Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, hey folks, I'm Platter, but you series V's I do for the water. We'll go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that at the time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. My last review damn near killed me. But anyway, it's a super simple format, folks. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit, and whilst I'm doing that, depending on the item, I might be over there potentially needing to rush myself to the goddamn ER. I'm still fucking recovering from that. God damn. But anyway, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm inside my truck, I'm doing something else. I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, I wear super cool shirts. I like to highlight super cool shirt. Super cool shirt I'm wearing today. Boom! It's my Ventana shirt. Ventana, there's four of them. They're a band, sort of a industrial metal, I guess is probably the best way to describe them. I've been a fan of these guys for years now. I literally became aware of them back in the MySpace days. Yeah, a long time now. They're kind of a branch-off band of the band Mushroomhead, who I'm also a really big fan of. And when I saw that these guys were doing their thing, I made it my mission. I was going to go out and see them. Got to see them perform a couple times. Sadly, I haven't been able to see them in a long time, and now that they're on indefinite hiatus, I don't know if I'll ever get to see them again. But I really like these guys. You know, they have a lot of fun. Well, we shouldn't say a lot, but their music videos are always very visual, very fun. If they ever do come back around, I would definitely suggest checking them out, especially if you get the opportunity to see them at a show. Their live shows are fantastic. But anyway, also got a cool ring for the band Society 1. They're out of California. Really enjoy them. And I got my beads on, which these are from my friend China McCoy. He's an actor, stuntman, comic book guy, animation guy. He wears many hats. But super cool guy. He actually makes these. If you're interested, hit me up in the comments. I can go over there and send you his way if he's still making them. But yeah, this is pretty much my concert attire. You know, concert shirt. I mean, that's, you know, I'm just gonna do that anyway. And but I got my ring and I got my beads. Going out to see a guy named Tim Scold today, who's worked with a whole bunch of people. And when I saw he was gonna be not too far away from where I live, I'm like, I gotta see it. But anyway, what am I reviewing? Why did my last review nearly kill me? I just got through reviewing, boom, some olive snacks from Gaia or what the fuck ever. Go watch that review, because fuck, man, these things really messed me up. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of them. Like, I don't want to throw them out, because, like, they're a good snack, and, like, they're not bad tasting, but just go watch the review if you want to see my fucking reaction to the whole thing. But anyway, what am I reviewing in this one? Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Boom! It's Chickpea Chips. Chickpea Chips. Something. Specifically sour cream and chive flavor. I've actually reviewed some other chickpea chips. I think it was like roasted pepper and citrus. Something like that. So, these are new. They're chips. They're made out of chickpea. Orchard Valley Harvest chickpea chips are delicious and full of flavor to satisfy your salty snack cravings. Made from chickpeas, these crunchy chips are strong enough to dip and made with real ingredients. Okie doke. I mean, I can't imagine it's not working well. Like, sour cream and onion is really good. Sour cream and chive, I would imagine, is probably going to be real similar. It looks like that. It's concave. Yeah. Tastes like sour cream and onion, just. The chive flavor is less prominent than, like, an onion flavor would be if it were sour cream and onion. It's not as punchy a flavor. It's a little bit more subtle. So the sour cream is doing a little bit more of the work, and the chive is kind of, it's acting almost like a little bit of a refresher. It's kind of, you got the strong flavor of the sour cream, and like I said, you get a little bit of the chive, just kind of, just to ease you off at the end. I like it. It's really good. I like the crunchiness. Ooh. That one had more chive flavor to it. So it's a little bit, you're getting a little bit depending on the chip, but that's, to be fair, that's just anything. That one definitely hit me a little bit more with the chive. And then, like, in terms of, like, texture and stuff, they have a nice crunch to them. They're kind of like a little bit like Fritos, but, like, maybe a little bit more airy than Fritos, which are kind of very dense. These feel a little bit more airy, but, like, they still have a strong crunch to them. Like, there's still a lot of structural integrity. When you bite into them, they don't just fall away, but at the same time, they're not, like, breaking into shards and stabbing the roof of your mouth. Hey, these are really good. Now, the use of chickpea as a basis, I don't know how much that really affects the overall flavor of the situation. Like, because I don't feel like I'm getting a lot of strong chickpea flavor, but then at the same time, it's like, I don't really think of chickpea flavor as like a thing in my day-to-day life. I've certainly had chickpea. They're, they're used for hummus and everything. So, there's probably a little bit more chickpea flavor that I'm picking up on, just because I'm not as attuned to the chickpea. I'm not the chickpea whisperer. But, a lot of what I'm getting is just the straight flavoring, just the sour cream and chive. And, it's just a thing of like, okay, instead of being a potato or instead of being corn or whatever, it's chickpea. And, just like potato chip, you don't think of potato chips in lieu of tasting extremely like potato, even though that's what they're made from. It's usually the flavoring that, is doing most of the talking, even though the potato is the basis. Same thing with corn chips. But you're certainly still getting some potato flavor, still getting some corn flavor. So, with this, I'm sure you're getting some chickpea flavor as well. There's definitely more going on than just the sour cream and chive, and I'll take that as being the chickpea. But in terms of the flavor that's being presented, I really like these. I really like sour cream and onion chips, so it makes sense that I would enjoy these. It's 3 grams of plant protein, it's gluten-free, all that good stuff, non-GMO. I mean, the thing is like, that's still a decent amount of sodium, though. It's 230 milligrams, 10%. Total sugar is less than 1 gram. I mean, I look at these as being like, okay, are these existing because they're trying to be like a healthier version of, of these normal snacks? Because it kind of doesn't seem like it. Like, yeah, they have certain things, but it also seems like, So, I'll just say this, if you are going to potentially pick these up, please do your research if you're looking into them as being like a, a healthier alternative. Because I don't know that they necessarily are, but I also don't know that they necessarily aren't. But as a vehicle for flavor, chickpea chips work. Seriously, between this one and the other one, I know they have at least one other flavor. They work. Now, this one in relation to the other one, I think the other one I enjoyed because it was a very unique flavor. It wasn't something I felt like I'd really had before, that flavor combination specifically. With these I've certainly had things that taste very similar to this. But I do really like sour cream and onion as a flavor, and sour cream and chive, by extension. So, I think I probably prefer these over those, even though those were a little bit more unique. But it's a bit of a toss-up. 2 questions have to be asked, though. Would I get it again? Would I recommend them? Yeah, potentially, and yeah. I mean, would they go over there and straight up replace potato chips for me? No, I like potato chips a lot. And, I mean, I don't know the price range on these, because, again, I forget exactly. Damn it! Somebody actually brought that up at one point in time, and I forget who it was off the top of my head. I will look into it. Somebody was like, you should go over there and you should bring up the price of these things in your, to give better consumer information. I'll try to do that. Like, I can't promise I'm going to do it every time. Because a lot of times this stuff, like, I don't review it for, like, 2 months afterwards. afterwards, you know, it's like takes a while, so I'm probably gonna forget. But yeah, man, I mean, you know, as an alternative, as an occasional thing, I can see getting them again. And recommending them to people, they're tasty. There's absolutely nothing to be, you know, concerned about in terms of that. Like, if you're, like, super worried about the taste of chickpea, maybe you've never had chickpea, you don't know what it's about, it tastes like sour cream and onion chips. So, I will mention this, because I mentioned these things, and I almost forgot about it. Here's the bag of chips. It's pretty close to being the size. In fact, it might even be a little bit bigger, certainly wider than my head. I got a big head. That's how many chips you actually get. Just take that into account. I think it's shitty. I think it's just one of those things that we've allowed as a society to become way too prominent, and I think that we need to stop it. That's just me. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Spectacular rest of the week. Monumental rest of the month. Stupendous rest here. Folks, you can go in there and have yourselves a truly chickpea-tastic rest of your life, because they're chips, they're hummus, I'm sure you can use them in any multitude of things that I'm not aware of, because I'm just not, like I said, I'm not the chickpea whisperer. It's not my go-to thing. Found 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in your world. It's not always possible. It is, however, I always appreciate it. But we can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me, I wish it was. It just ain't. You know, it's just, life is stressful and frustrating. There's bills and taxes and city stuff and house repairs and all kinds of shit, man. It's never fucking ending. It's important, though, when we run into those situations, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholeness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, maybe you're going to try yourself out some chickpea chips, as I have done here today. And maybe you're going to love them. Maybe they're going to be fantastic, and you'll be like, these are the best chips I've ever had. I'm never doing corn chips or potato chips again. Just chickpeas for me from then on out. So then you go over there and you do like a whole cookbook of just chickpea stuff. Become the chickpea chef. It's a whole thing. You're doing great. It's wonderful. Then maybe like in the year, like, I don't know, 2041 or some shit, there's like a chickpea shortage, because there's like cyborgs and like mutant bats flying around and shit, because it's the year 2041, folks. You know, it's, you know, who the fuck knows what's going to go on. You're going to go over there, you're going to be part of the crusade, because you have to go over there, you have to save the chickpeas. It's a whole thing. There's just, you know, tales will be told. That's all I'm saying. Or conversely, that was a whole bunch of nonsense that I just spouted right there. And instead, just enjoy your chickpeas wherever you want to enjoy your chickpeas. Chickpeas are good. Bye!